You're listening to 91.5 WDBK-FM Blackwood, Camden County College Radio. Mornings on WDBK just got a whole lot more fun. From 7 to 9 a.m., Vincent, Focht, and Jordan Leopold will take you all the way to work, school, or wherever you need to go. This is the WDBK Morning Show.
All right, good morning, everyone, and welcome back to the Vince and Jordan Morning Show here at 91.5 WDBK-FM. Thank you so much for joining us. We are very happy you guys stopped to listen to us. We got a whole lot of fun for you guys today. It's early morning. The clouds are still gray compared to yesterday. It is completely the opposite. It is completely the opposite. Yesterday, I was able to walk outside with a t-shirt. Today, I looked at my phone this morning. I was like, let me see if I can do that again. Nah.
What is this? I was a couple days ago, I was out there. Carlos knows what I'm talking about, but we were out there, and it was beautiful. It was beautiful because we were covering a Camden County baseball game, right?
Yeah.
For the Cougars. They won 14-1. All was good, but it was beautiful out there. We were setting up the equipment. We were out there about an hour and a half beforehand. And again, me and Carlos were sitting out there. We almost fell asleep. We're going to be completely honest, but it was way before game time. It was just nice. We had a breeze. The weather, it was great. It was great. And then all of a sudden, yesterday, beautiful as well. The temperature went up a little bit. I was out there, doing my thing, hanging out outside. I did some work outside over there. I'm on the campus. It was nice. And then, like you said, woke up this morning. Some say I wish we didn't. But, there it is. There's the clouds. There's the, by the way, it's not summer yet. But, yeah, unbelievable.
It's so weird.
I saw it yesterday when I was looking at the forecast. I'm like, oh, this is beautiful. Because we had rain. So I'm like, oh, here we go with this cold front, I bet. And it drops. But you see tomorrow, it just goes right back up.
Really?
For Good Friday, 72, 78, or 75 degrees. Yeah. So I'll take a day out, right? But as long as it gets back to where it belongs,
Absolutely, dude. That's the one thing. It's always weird seeing how it just flips back and forth. And then,
79.
You can never.
Unbelievable.
I just need it to be at the point where it's just consistent, where I can just continuously just change my whole wardrobe to one seasonal thing right now.
Right.
Because right now it's up. You can walk. You may be able to walk outside in some shorts. But then the next day, right after that, nope. Like this morning, I looked outside. I said, so I got to put on a hoodie.
Yeah, it's you know what I mean. I've been talking to a lot of people these past couple of days, and they're honestly saying, what I wish it was an incline. It was a slight incline where you go from whatever it may be. You go from 30 to 40 to 50 degrees, 60 to 70 days. And our very own station coordinator, talking to him, his sinuses, by the way, have been acting up like nuts past couple of days. He was going to take a sick day yesterday because of that. When we did the baseball game on Tuesday, he was literally saying, bro, I don't know if I'm coming in tomorrow. I'm going to be completely honest. I may just close the station. So, and he's beat. He's doing 1,000 different things, but still, he was he was dying. And then he came in the next day and was like, how are we doing today, princess? He's like, I can breathe. I'm like, okay, that's nice. But no, it's getting everyone. It really is. The temperature change. And then I got in my truck yesterday, getting ready to come here for class. And I look, and yes, folks, guess what's here? The green haze. You get in your car, you look at the hood, and you just see a green haze on it. All the trees are getting green. I was driving down the highway. You look along the trees that side the highway. They're green. It's crazy. This warm weather, this rain, stuff is just popping right up,
dude. And I remember once you said sinuses. I remember that one day I texted you in the
that's right. Yeah.
The day before, I was like, I remember earlier that week, I was like, you know what? No, I'm gonna push through. I'm gonna fight through because I want to do the show with Vince. And then literally y'all on I forgot what day it was. I think the day before I told Vince, I texted him, I was like, yeah, dude.
Yeah, I got it. I got it the day before, and you're just like, I'm trying, man, but it's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. You probably, if you were there, you probably hey, morning, guy. Yeah,
the whole
I can hear it now.
The whole time, like that whole week, it was just annoying because I wasn't sick. And that's the annoying part with this time, like this season. You're never sick. It's just the fact that you feel sick the whole time.
Right.
You just feel sick. And it just messes up literally everything. You can't even like just go around, especially the other part, constantly blowing your nose, and then I'll have a headache because of that. So it just adds another issue that wasn't there, that shouldn't have been there.
Yeah.
It just sucks.
Yeah,
that is the one thing. It just sucks.
Unbelievable. I mean, I had a couple years ago where it was just to the point where I thought I was getting sick, and I was like, oh, great, here we go. And honestly, all that happened was it was just sinus infection. Like my nose was just, it felt congested, and my throat, it was just like, when you get like that sore throat.
Yeah.
That's what I thought I had, but it wasn't. It was just like another big issue was I slept with my windows open with the fan on, and that's a big no-no.
See, I understand why you did that, though. Because
it's comfortable, but then you wake up and you're like, you swallow and you're like, uh-oh.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
I am so cooked.
Yeah. Dude, I forgot. I was listening to a podcast, I think, or a health video, and they were saying, because this is something I even think about because of the way I sleep.
Yeah.
They were saying the most optimal temperature you should be sleeping in is 60 degrees.
Fair.
60 degrees.
Fair.
And that's why I said, I was like, I understand why you open up the window, because at night, dude, I need my room cool. Like I can't be sitting there tossing and turning because it's so hot.
Yeah.
Like I will literally, no. Because at that point, that's how I toss and turn for like 2 hours. I won't be able to go to sleep.
Well, especially if like, you know how you're always trying to find the cool spot on the covers? It's basically me. Now, obviously, in the summertime, I'll switch to lighter type covers, right?
Yeah.
And that may actually be happening soon if this keeps up. Apparently, it's supposed to level out in like the mid to high 50s next week. So, I mean, typical spring weather, whatnot.
Yeah.
But no, I'm looking at it. I'm like, I need to be in a position that feels comfortable. And usually in the summertime, that means sprawled out on top of the covers with an occasional blanket in the area. Now, and that's basically how summer sleeps go. Yeah. Sleeping with Vinny in the summertime right now. But okay, hold up, wait a second. That sounds wrong.
I'm not gonna lie.
Hold up.
You said that, I was like, I'm gonna just hopefully just keep going.
No, it's not sleeping with Vinny. Let's not say that.
We're gonna clip that, and that's gonna be
that's something else to cook me on the banquet. That's gonna be a roast.
Oh, yeah. We're gonna clip that.
Yeah, I know. I'm going to be roasted at the banquet, or roast Nick Earnshaw as well. He's a walking meme.
Oh, we're going to ask.
A walking meme. Yeah. If you know Nick, yeah. I know a lot of people, more and more people are knowing who he is, obviously, with his work here at 91.5, at 97.3 ESPN in South Jersey at the Shore, and as well now, most recently at 97.5 The Fanatic. He's working on possibly getting his own weekend show at the Fanatic. So watch out for that one. So yeah, definitely pretty interesting. He filled in last week, 6 to 8. I'm trying to remember which day it was. He's probably going to get angry that I don't remember which day it was, but yeah, but no, he's growing there. So, I mean, if you don't know him, you're probably going to know him soon. But
there's a lot to Nick, man.
Yeah, there's going to be a lot of roasting there. And I can already tell with what I just said, not that long ago, there's going to be roasting of me as well. Wouldn't be surprised if a text comes through that text board. But we're at it. The text board.
Yes. So today's morning poll. So I was trying to figure out what would be a good question to ask. I wanted this to be one of the more not outfield ones, but it's like, let me think about this actually.
Let me give it a good thinking.
Yeah. Now this one, I'm gonna be honest, this is completely up to preference, but this is like, I actually wonder if there is a true. Well, no, there definitely is a difference between these two, but how much of a difference?
Mm-hmm.
So, I don't know, Vince. I'll ask you this off the bat: have you ever gone horseback riding?
I have not ever gone horseback riding. No, I have not.
Would you ever want to go horseback riding?
So for me, it's a little bit of a situation. I'm going to be forced to eventually. Yep. Someone I know is very into that type of stuff. So I'm most likely going to have to, yes. So if I ever will, probably that's a yes. Yeah.
So eventually we will be, you will see Vince once again in the radio show. Hurt, we don't know. Alive, we don't know.
But that's a big question, yeah.
I was about to say, he made right off in the sunset towards the hospital. Who knows? So,
man, you're so good at predicting, aren't you? I'm so happy about that. I'm positive. Thanks for that. Appreciate it. To Ken or Jefferson. So what's it going to be sponsored by them next?
Hey, it's going to be the graphic next week. Next week is going to be a picture of you in the cast.
Oh, that's great. Here we go, folks. Guess what happened to Vinny today? Like,
you know what happened. That horse got him.
You know what happened.
The text line, 856-345-9325. 856-345-9325. So, for today's morning question.
Okay.
Where was it at? I had it. So, it was out of two things. And I just wanted to get that one question out of the way, which it's very interesting. I will say this. I have gone horseback riding before. Oh. It is not the scariest thing as you would think. Not as scary as you would think.
This is supposed to be scary, sir?
It's more so, I think, it's for the experience, for the ride, man. It's just for the ride. You're just chilling on the back of the horse. And as long as, you don't do something the wrong way, it won't kick you off. So,
nice.
Besides that, question for you guys. While we're talking about animals, would you rather be able to talk with animals or know all the world's languages?
Oh, I like that.
So out of these two, you can use the text line or call. We would love to hear both. 856-345-9325. That is 856-345-9325. We still have a couple more minutes here before we go on break. Vince, I want to hear your answer.
Speak every language of the world or speak to the animals.
See.
Yeah, you got me on this one, just like the grapes in the first show that we did. Unbelievable.
Oh, man. I'm telling you, I'm going to bring that back. I'm definitely bringing that back.
Yeah, I know, because you had so much fun watching me go through pain.
I absolutely love that segment. That was so fun.
Man, every language to speak to the animals.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'll say this. I'd rather speak to the animals because there's a lot of people in the world that can speak many different languages, a lot of languages actually, right?
Yeah.
But is there a lot of people in the world that can speak to animals?
That is true.
So I'm saying, so can make some money there. All right. You know the fact that I'm thinking of this in a business perspective.
Okay.
But you need to make some money there. So you know what? I'd rather speak to the animals. Tell people, if they're getting flipped off or cursed at or, or loved. There's no in between.
See,
right?
As soon as you said you can make money off of it, I'm like, okay, here's the thing.
Yeah, I love how I went right to that too. Let's look at the money. The money. In this economy? No.
I don't blame you. But I'm trying to think if, let's say you're doing a gig, you're at a kid's party, Vince the animal whisperer.
Oh, jeez.
That
sounds interesting. That sounds... Oh, keep going, George. I may be arrested by the time the show's over.
So you're talking to the animals, and let's say, they are not vibing with this party. That's my only thing. Because they got opinions, and just like my own dog at my own house, who will very much let his own voice be heard when he does not like something. Those animals will very much tell you what they're feeling. And let's say, never know. One of them might be feeling, if you don't stop, you might become dinner today. You never know. One of the squirrels might let you know, hey, I got my cousin.
Or the hawk flying up there, or the buzzard,
Hey.
So you don't know.
Hey.
You don't know. There could be, you don't know what's flying around up there.
And then little Timmy's like, hey, so what is the animal telling me? And then I'm telling you, you're going to sit there, you're going to be like, you know what? We don't really got to break down what he's saying to us today. Because that's my only thing. I'm like, man, you've seen the Madagascar movies. You've seen all the movies with all the animals and seeing how they are.
Yeah.
That can go left real fast. I will never forget. I forgot which movie it is. See, and me and Vince talked about this. As much as we don't watch movies, I will remember this. And I forgot the name, though. Oh, Chicken Joe.
Chicken Joe. Oh, okay.
Was it? No. it was the whole scene is him being boiled. He went to an island and they were about to start like boiling him to eat him. That's what I.
Oh, that's nice.
That's what I like. That's the picture that popped in my head. Like,
of course it was.
I forgot what movie it was, but he was sitting there. He was like, yeah, they just love me, and they like all you see is them. They grab like cayenne pepper. They just start seasoning him. They grab the salt, the pepper, the onions, everything, and they put him in the pot. He was like, yeah, they even gave me a little sauna, a little boiling bath to put me in. They put some corn.
Wow.
They put some apples in there, and they were seasoning him up. They were seasoning that man up.
Oh, look at that. You got your text.
We got our first text.
There you go.
Someone said, I would prefer Dr. Dolittle ability because I can always learn how to speak the other language.
Look at this. Hey, you didn't give no rules.
That is true.
You
I
didn't
give
no
any
rules.
stipulations to this.
Absolutely.
That is true. I like that answer. That makes sense.
Can I use that answer too? No, I already said mine. I know.
You're locked in.
Why didn't you text earlier? Could have used your example.
So Vince would rather talk to Andrew.
Yeah. Because, there's a lot of people in the world that speak all the languages, right? And I know they're trying to come up with technology where you can actually understand animals or what they're thinking going off of the brain waves. It displays it. There was like this one that had like a little screen. It didn't last because it wasn't right half the time. But I know they've been trying for years for devices that tell, people what animals are feeling. And I know they got the basic feelings down, like, oh, angry, this, right? But there's nothing out there that is telling you what the animals specifically, like, he's just laying there, like putting words together off of their expressions. There's nothing like that. And it's, that would be nice. I could do that. It won't need no machine. People could pay me to, tell them what their dog is thinking when laying there, like, oh, this son of a gun is home. Or this, see, I'm FCC regulations, folks. I'm keeping it nice.
I'm crying.
But no, it's seriously. I mean, it would be interesting. I would be fascinated by it. I mean, I know my dog tries to somewhat talk to me all the time. Like, he's very vocal, like, he when you know what I know what he wants just off of that. Yeah. But in terms of like words, that'd be pretty interesting.
That'd be very interesting.
So
that'd be very interesting. Huh.
But yeah, that's interesting. So it is. It's the would you rather speak every language or speak to all animals? Yeah. Interesting. And the poll also will be up on our 91.5 WDBK Instagram page. So if you want to check out our story, you can vote there, and we will be relaying the percentages of that poll up as the show goes on through our 2 hours. So another thing right there. Check out our Instagram story.
Stay in tune with the 91.5 WDBK Instagram story and put your opinion in there. Would you rather talk to animals or know every language out in the world? My only thing with every language, some of them will never be used because not everybody. Yeah, you may never see those people to use that language.
I think I was reading it one day. There's the amount of languages there are in the world. I mean, the crazy amount, right? There's a ton, like tons. Oh, yeah. But there are so many languages that are only spoken by like a few people, by the way, as well. Yeah. So there's there's a lot going on. And then you have like you get in the Caribbean and you get a lot of different types of language. I know
different dialects.
I know like in Jamaica there's one called patois. Yeah. Which is was basically what they used because I mean at the time that was all like that was ground that was it was basically it was the slaves that were trying to speak to each other in code that way. It was like a whole. I read about. I'm like looking at. I'm like, they son of a guns. I'm like, that was smart.
That is smart.
And they still, in a way, it's still a thing. It's like people, especially when going to Jamaica, people think patois is not a thing. It's still it's still spoken. Yeah, you go in Jamaica, you'll hear it. It's spoken. I mean, it's mainly English. That whole Jamaica is mostly English, and it's weird because you hear their accent. It's a combination of the Irish accent. Like it has Irish in it, but it's mostly English. But patois, it's still a big thing. So there's still like you go to Caribbean, a lot of languages there. You go up here, you go up north, you go up into your like Canada. Well, that's French and English, but there's just a lot of people would be surprised. A lot of hidden languages out there you didn't even know existed. Yeah, and it's interesting. It's interesting.
Well, we're going to go on a quick break, you guys. Do not go anywhere. Make sure to use the text line or call in 856-345-9325. That is 856-345-9325. Would you rather be able to speak to the birds and all the animals that are out there? Or would you rather be able to speak every language and know what people are saying at every single moment? We want to hear your opinions and thoughts. And also, use the Instagram polls that we have up on the Instagram account. 91.5 WDBK. Go ahead and give us a follow as well. So we want to hear what you guys have to say. All right? So go ahead. Let us know. Use the text line. We shall be right back.
91.5 WDBK-FM has its text line back. You can text into our student shows at 856-345-WDBK or being 856-345-9325. Join our conversation, and if you have a request, let us know. That's once again, 856-345-9325. Did you know about the TRIO Student Support Services Program? The federally funded TRIO program is designed to enable low-income college students, first-generation college students, and students with a documented disability to stay in college until they earn their degree or transfer to a four-year institution. The Student Support Services Program at Camden County College will assist students with basic college requirements, provide opportunities for academic development, and motivate students towards the successful completion of their associate's degree or transfer to a four-year college. Student Support Services will provide academic and career advisement, tutoring assistance, completion of financial aid forms, and much more. Contact TRIO at 856-968-1335. You can also email them at studentsupport@camdencc.edu. The location to find out more information about this program is on Camden County College's Camden campus, located on the second floor of College Hall. The TRIO Student Support Services Program, where the students are destined for success. Did you know that Camden County College has a job board? If you go to collegecentral.com/CamdenCC, you can register and be matched automatically to jobs via Job Agent. They have tools such as an online resume builder, career-related announcements, career-related articles, and more. Just visit collegecentral.com/CamdenCC to sign up. On March 24th from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m., Financial Literacy Workshop with Fulton Bank will take place in Taft 104 at the Student Success and Retention Center. The evening virtual option is also available if you cannot make it to the day 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. event. Once again, the Financial Literacy Workshop with Fulton Bank at the Student Success and Retention Center will take place in Taft 104 on March 24th.
Graduating soon with an associate degree from Camden County College, the Transfer, Admissions, and Advising Committee is offering the 2026 TAAC Haley King Memorial Scholarship. This scholarship opportunity is available for students preparing to transfer and continue their education after completing their associate's degree. Students interested in learning more about the scholarship and eligibility requirements can find additional information through Camden County College Transfer Services. For details, contact the Camden County College Transfer Office or visit the college's transfer service sources.
Camden County College students interested in transferring to Stockton University have an opportunity to learn more this spring. Stockton Advising Days will be held on select dates throughout the semester at the Taft Hall University Center on the Blackwood campus. Students can meet with James Rhoda, Assistant Director of Admissions and Transfer Coordinator for Stockton University, to discuss transfer pathways, academic programs, and scholarship opportunities. Advising sessions run from 8:30 in the morning until 4 in the afternoon. The walk-ins welcome. For more information, contact Camden County College Transfer Services at the Transfer Services at camdencc.edu.
Are you a justice-impacted scholar? Well, we're here to help here at Camden County College. Empower your future and unlock your potential with academic support and scholarships, transportation assistance and referrals, essential goods and resources to aid your well-being, student life programs to enrich your college experience as well. To learn more about justice-impacted scholars, contact Irvin Sweeney at the Canyon City campus, who is the Director of Campus Operations and Retention at 856-227-7200, extension 1279. And on the Blackwood campus with Senior Option Program Manager Mark Taylor. You can contact him at 856-227-7200, extension 4437. Let us know what we can do to help.
Hey, it's Corey from WDBK, and you can listen to my pop show every Tuesday from 2 to 3 p.m. right here on 91.5 WDBK-FM.
It is now time to get you back to the WDBK Morning Show with Vincent Focht and Jordan Leopold right here on 91.5 WDBK-FM.
All right, we are back, folks, with the second segment of today's show. Thank you so much for being with us and sticking around. We have some very, very exciting topics to talk about today. Some this or that questions I'm very, very interested to hear. So
this means it's time for me to suffer.
Oh, yeah.
I already know.
This is going to be very, very, it's going to, what word do they use for it?
What?
Brain something.
Brainstorming.
Not brainstorming, but it's something along the lines of like you think, I don't know, brain something, you can fill in the blank. But we would love to hear from you, 856-345-9325. If you missed out or missed the poll question for today's show, would you rather talk to animals or be able to speak every language that is out there in the world? And so Vince gave his answer. He said that he would rather speak to the animals and be able to make bank off of that. Because
exactly, make bank off of that. Yeah,
because with that,
thank you very much.
Vince is going to go ahead and make a killing off of it.
Oh yeah, you need me. You mentioned horseback riding. You need me to talk to your horse? I'll talk to your horse. Call me at 856. Like, yeah, there you go.
And what if could you imagine you try to speak to the horse? It's like
856-345-9325. There we go. Call me at the 915 text line. Call me at the 915 text line. 856-345-9325. There you go.
I'm crying.
There you
Can
go.
you imagine that horse just like free me? I want to go. Yeah, I want to go.
Oh, trust me. If I was around horses, they would be saying that. Get me away from this nut job. That's what I'd be relaying to people. What are they saying, Vince? They're saying, get me away from this nut job. That's what they're saying.
Like,
there you go.
What do you mean? And you know how it is out there. They'll be like, "What do you mean?" I've always heard them in the morning. They sound so happy. They're like, yeah,
not this morning.
Those are moans of distress.
Vince wasn't here the other mornings. That's why they were so happy. Yep.
I can't. All right, so I do have another one. So, this or that question. I have this list in front of me.
This list. Uh-oh. Here we go. Time for me to suffer. Unbelievable.
Okay. We'll do this one. All right. So
that means not good.
It's not too bad. It's not. We'll start off with something. We'll start off with something simple.
Of course.
Loud talker or a noisy eater. Which one's worse?
Okay. Loud talker. Well, speaking that I'm one of those.
I can't.
No, one of my pet peeves is when I'm sitting at the table and I hear somebody just absolutely destroying something. All right, well, you're done with that. Like, no. Dude. Noisy eater, pet peeve. No. That's yeah.
I would have to also say pet peeve for the noisy eater. I can't.
Close your mouth and you eat.
No, I can't.
And do your thing without letting the whole restaurant know that you're currently destroying your burger.
Dude, that is one of the because especially you can't really do anything because they're just gonna continue doing it. So you're just sitting there, and just
man, and then you
have to go through that.
Then you have that one guy where slurping a soup sounds like he's a plumber, and he got him so he sank in the it's unbelievable. Dude.
See,
sounds like a sump pump trying to get to work, but it can't exactly get rocking and rolling. It's like unbelievable. Can't stand the slurping of the soup is something that drives me absolutely out of my mind.
Oh, same here.
So yes, that's that one. I'll go pretty easy with the loud eater. Yeah.
See, yeah, I'm gonna have to go noisy eater on that one too. Loud talker. I don't talk a lot. I just talk to people. Okay, I don't talk loud. I just talk to people. There's a difference. There is a difference.
Mm-hmm.
Not 856-345-9325. Loud talker or noisy eater. Call or text in using the WDBK text line. We would love to hear your answers. All right. So for the next one that we have, this is like this. I want to use this one.
That's not good. Again, do I want to use this one? Let me see.
This is along the lines of horseback riding and this type of thing.
Okay.
Now, assuming that the alpaca is friendly in this question. No, it's okay. It's okay. Because I don't know. Have you ever seen like those alpaca like videos? They literally spit at people. I'm never getting over that. They literally just like, and it just looks so disgusting, and it looks like it comes very fast too. That's the issue. Well, it looks like it comes like a bullet.
It's like everything's going well, and then everything's not going well. It's just like, So wait, okay. Where is this going? Because this is what I'm actually trying to figure out.
Would you rather ride around town on an elephant or an alpaca?
All right. I'm gonna get looks either way. All right, so that's off the table.
No. Either way, you're gonna be stared at.
All right. So here we go. You know what? Judging the traffic, in Jersey traffic, right by Philly.
What are you about to say?
I'll take the elephant. People are gonna get out of my way. All right. So I'm taking the elephant to Camden County. Coming, you can see it now. Elephant going down 42.
Oh yeah.
I won't be a left lane camper. It's okay, and I'll be riding, and everyone's getting out of my way. If there's traffic, it won't be for too much longer for my case anyway.
I was about to say, not for you.
Yeah.
It's gonna be stomping on the cars instead.
Trust me, the Honda Civic driver. Oh boy, gone. Oh, you shouldn't have cut me off. Now, we think about these things now, haven't we? No.
See, now what that leads me to believe is on the way here, there's a Honda Civic driver. That
was actually a Nissan. It was a Nissan Sentra. And our station coordinator, Nick, drives a Nissan Sentra, but it was a different Nissan Sentra. So,
are we sure about that?
Unless he just got a new one. It was a newer model. Ain't gonna fool me with models of cars. I know my stuff to a point.
Could be Nick. Who knows? Could be Nick himself. If that ever happened, I'm not gonna lie. I wouldn't need to hear it.
It's just this like Nissan cutting up in traffic, but more so like again, our station coordinator does drive one of those, but I don't know. He could be pretty wild on the highway. I don't know. I drove up with him to New Brunswick one time. Mm-hmm. Oh, he was handling himself.
What would you rate Nick as a driver?
You have to.
What would you rate?
What would I rate? Oh, you're going to give me trouble now.
Let's say Nick is an Uber driver right now. What would you rate that driving experience with him? Do you think he was taming himself a little bit because you were there, or?
I mean, well, also we were driving in the college van that said Camden County, because when we went up to New Brunswick, I went up with him to do the gubernatorial debate, right, when 91.5 did its show. With that, and we were driving a van. So it was one of those typical Chevy. I think it's Chevy, GMC, something like that. One of those Chevy or GMC vans. Those typical vans. They've been out, the same model for like ever, and you can't really do maneuvers with those. Now, obviously, when you're driving to New Brunswick, you have to do maneuvers, because it's like you should have seen when we got off of the turnpike.
Yeah,
what we had to do to get there. We had to cut across like 4 lanes. It was ridiculous. Like how patterns are set up and like people think they're set up bad down here. No, you go to North Jersey, it's awful. Traffic patterns are just a disgrace. And like the designer, I don't know. I went to his 2-year-old kid when he got home and he started drawing something and he's like, oh, that actually looks pretty good. Let's like install that. And then, so ridiculous. That sounds all right. So we had to do some maneuvers. There was no choice. We just had to. And then, of course, knowing North Jersey traffic, you have no choice. You have to go when it presents it to you. If you hesitate and you're like a cautious driver, not the place for you.
They will make quick work of you.
But so I was driving with him in that van, but and that sounds strange. Anyway, but
another clip for us to use in the banquet once again. I appreciate it.
Yeah, but so there was that, and then what do you call it? I would say 7 or 8 around there. It's probably. I already know what he'll come in today. Why was it not a 10? Why was it not a 10, Mr. Perfection over here? So
Nick,
I'm going to hear it later today. It's okay.
Oh yeah. Usually you guys, okay. Nick pops up in the station to come on here and give his 2 cents. So we're gonna ask him that. We're gonna tell him what Vince said word for word. He was a 2. And so on to the next question.
Wow. Wow.
So
trying to get me booted.
So on to the next question. So there's a couple on here that look very, very interesting. Okay, we're gonna use it.
All right. Here we go.
So this one is a common one. This one I usually hear when people get they're like, oh, I do not feel like moving. I just need this thing in front of me.
Right.
Now, would you rather be able to move objects with your mind or have the ability to temporarily mute annoying people in real life?
Why are you always coming up with these hard ones?
Hey, man.
Unbelievable.
People want to know.
Well, I had to read mine. Okay, so back to the money factor.
Move objects with your mind. Move object so telekinesis. Baby.
Oh, damn it. Sorry, I misunderstood. I thought you meant read people's minds. All right. Move objects.
That read people's mind. Well, that one's just scary to me.
Yeah, but here's the thing: if you shut an annoying person up, then they're just going to become more annoying unless you keep them on silent mode forever. And then what are they going to do? Telling you, oh, he shut my voice off. Like, what the heck? But then again, I could always if someone was being obnoxious, I could always throw a object at him and they wouldn't even know it was me.
Vince, was this something you were thinking about doing?
I've been asked this before. I have a feeling. I don't know why. My answer coming off this way is so. You know what? I'll throw an object at somebody with my mind. You know what? They're acting up. Get a bop in the head with something flying across the room. Who did that? Well, was it me? You saw me the whole time. It was right in front of you. Wasn't me. You may have been getting annoying to some people, so that's why there was a random, card that flew across the room. But it's okay.
See, I thought you were gonna say a pencil. Next thing you know, see, you know what that reminds me of? They always put in these little clips. They're in the superhero movies. Yeah. You see them just start taking cars and then using it to fight each other. And then you have that one dude on the side who's just sitting there who just basically you never know, he about to pay off his car. And all you see is a Hulk just grab his car and then fling it.
Hey, I'm stronger than the Hulk. I can do that with my mind. Dude. I'll just start flinging the automobile across the room, man.
So basically, if you ever annoy Nick to a certain point and the Lord has blessed him with telekinesis.
I'm dead. I would have been dead a while ago if that happened. Well, I'm not lying on that note. Oh my.
You will either get, number one, a flying car, but you will get what's between a pencil to the head or a remote to a flying car. So there's a 50-50 shot. You do not see the next 5 seconds after that.
There's a chance, that things just may go black. They just may black out for you.
You can guess for which one that would have happened on.
Yes.
I'm telling you, this has been a thought for him.
It's been a thought. It's been a thought.
I shouldn't have asked that question. That's on me. Actually, I need to answer this question now.
Yeah. Let's see what you're gonna do over here.
Telekinesis or be able to mute people there. I'll take it. You give me telekinesis, man. The amount of I can just at that point, let's say,
imagine just you play that prank on somebody where they especially at like a mall. You know how mall parking is where people lose their cars all the time.
Yeah.
You pick their car up and move.
Evil, Vince. That is evil. That is. I just thought as soon as you said, you know how people lose their cars. I was like, no, that's messed up.
If you lose your car, I may have moved it.
That is wrong. That is so
I
wrong.
could just do that. I would do that in my spare time. I'd go to Cherry Hill Mall and just I'd move like maybe 100 cars to the other side of the lot. There'd be a bunch of random people walking around.
I am that evil.
So
wrong. That is so wrong. Oh my goodness. I can just imagine poor kid, you come outside. He just came outside with his parents. They just got ice cream. They just, they just had a whole great day in the mall.
Yeah.
Hey, where's our car?
Oh, it moved.
And
I'm sorry, he's into this telekinesis activity again,
At that point, see, that's when some regulations got to be made just for Vince alone.
Just for me alone. Okay.
Not everybody has telekinesis in this scenario. It's only you. You alone.
Only me?
Yeah, only
What?
you. I, on the other hand, would not be using my powers for evil. I would be just using them for everyday tasks. I'm gonna be honest. If there's multiple things I got to carry up the steps, you know what I'm doing? Telekinesis.
See, that's not actually. You know what? I didn't think about that.
Or cooking.
Yeah,
cooking.
Well, those days when you're either one, you're coming down with something, or two, you're just dead tired and you don't feel I would use all the time because I'll do things in the summertime with lawn equipment because I'd do a little lawn business in the summertime. I would gladly use that to take the equipment in and out of the truck. I would use it. So now I'm even more glad that I said telekinesis because, that would be a lifesaver. Not like it's going to happen. I don't know why. I'm so glad I said it because that's what's going to happen this summer now. But, I would use that. That'd be so great. One can only hope. Yeah. One can only hope. We'll see.
I'm going to be honest. I don't think that's happening.
You think? Really? Dang. I thought you were going to make it happen. That's why you're asking these questions. Dang it.
You got to
now I'm sad.
One by one, especially after hearing what you're going to do to people's cars in the mall. I think.
Well, it's a simple, thing, right?
See, the problem is there's that, and then I can see you also on the highway. You know what?
Wait, what am I doing on the highway?
Start moving people's cars. You know what? You've been hawking at me for X amount of minutes.
Oh, yeah, I would
another 20 minutes for you.
I would remove the left lane camper. I would remove the left lane camper is gone. He's out. Bye. Out of here. Get out of the left lane.
See, that's instantly the other thing I thought about. I was like, yeah, anyone on the highway, Vince is trying to get somewhere. You're cooked. You're cooked. You're out of Vince's way.
Oh yeah.
I don't know how far back he's pushing you. He may push you on
as
the
I
other
ride
side.
Down 42 with my big old elephant. And those of you who may be thinking that's a little out of pocket, go back earlier in the show. Don't say that.
I can't, man. I'll say for mine, I'm using telekinesis for good. I'm just using it to become Gordon Ramsay, basically.
Fair.
See,
it's fair.
Yeah, I'm doing the kitchen telekinesis. Have all my liquid ingredients on one side.
Liquid ingredients
and all the solids, and I just start moving them one by one, and I could just be in another room. It's perfect. It's perfect. Put me on Master Chef, man. Put me on Master Chef. All right. So that's it for this second segment of today's show. Once again, we're going to give the morning poll question of today. Would you rather speak to all animals out there? And that's every single one. Every single animal you can think of. So the squirrel that passes by, you do not know what he's saying right now. But if you had powers, you do. So 856-345-9325. That is 856-345-9325. Rather speak to all animals of the world or be able to speak every language that's out there. We want to hear your answers. And also, we do have the Instagram at 91.5 WDBK. Go ahead, give us a follow. We want to hear your opinions. All right, we're going to go on a quick break. We shall be right back with you guys. So don't go anywhere. We have a whole lot more to do on today's morning show with Vince and Jordan. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
91.5 WDBK-FM has its text line back. You can text into our student shows at 856-345-WDBK or being 856-345-9325. Join our conversation, and if you have a request, let us know. That's once again, 856-345-9325.
Camden County College is offering a free financial literacy workshop series designed to help participants build practical money skills for everyday life. The series includes 3 sessions: becoming a budgeter and setting financial goals on February 17th, building credit on March 20th, 4th, and down payment assistance program on April 21st. Workshops are available either in person at Taft Hall, room 105, or virtually through Zoom. The Financial Literacy Workshop Series is presented by Camden County College in partnership with Focht and is part of the Division of Student Success and Retention. This has been a public service announcement from Camden County College.
91.5 WDBK-FM has its text line back. You can text into our student shows at 856-345-WDBK or being 856-345-9325. Join our conversation, and if you have a request, let us know. That's once again, 856-345-9325.
Camden County College Tutoring Services. We are here to help you succeed. Do you want a little extra support to boost your confidence and grades? Camden County College is here for you. Our tutoring services offer personalized guidelines to help you master your coursework, achieve your goals, and stay on track to graduate. Find us on the 2nd floor of Wolverton Library at our Blackwood campus and in the Student Learning Center on our Camden campus. We also offer remote and limited online tutoring options for flexible support wherever you are. Our dedicated tutors are here to empower you every step of the way. Don't hesitate. Reach out and let's achieve your best together.
Did you know that Camden County College has a dental hygiene clinic? Located at Halpern Hall Suite 107 on the Blackwood campus, the clinic is here to put a sparkle in your smile, with hours being 9 a.m. to noon, 1 to 4 p.m. on Mondays and Wednesdays, and 12:30 to 3:30 p.m. on Thursdays with no morning hours. Remember, these services are offered by appointments only. You can contact the clinic by phone at 856-374-4930. Once again, 856-374-4930 for a smile of a lifetime.
March 23rd to March 27th is Comic-Con week. See Student Life for details, and it will be held on the Blackwood campus in the community center in the Cyber Cafe. For more information, once again, go check out Student Life for details.
Hey, it's Imani from WDBK, and you can listen to my pop show at 2 p.m. Friday right here on 91.5.
It is now time to get you back to the WDBK Morning Show with Vincent Focht and Jordan Leopold right here on 91.5 WDBK-FM.
All right, welcome back, folks, to the Vincent and Jordan Morning Show here on 91.5 WDBK-FM. Thank you so much for spending your morning with us. We're having a lot of fun. We're just talking about a whole lot of stuff, and we do have some answers in the polls online. So, Vince, update us. What's the polls looking like?
So, as usual, right? Well, not as usual. Last week it went my way, but it's not going my way this week. The poll currently for the V&J Morning Show question: speak every language is leading 67% to speak to all animals, 33%. So that's kind of surprises me a little bit. We got people. I mean, I understand that you speak every language. You can travel to anywhere you want in the world and be able to you can fit in somewhat. Again, I mean, there's a sign of respect. You go to a place, you're able to speak their language, things like that.
Yeah.
So I can understand that. So that's what the majority of the voters, 67% to 33%. Yeah, speaking every language in the lead.
Interesting. See, I totally understand the language one. Like I think that's the one I voted for. Well, I didn't vote yet, but that is where my verbal opinion goes.
Mm-hmm.
Speak every language, only because
you don't want to make bank.
Vincent instantly, as soon as we asked this question, Vincent said, "You know how much money I can make off of this?" That is instantly the first thing. I understand. Yeah. Trust me, I get it. You speak to animals at that point. You're one of one.
Get hired at a farm. Tell me what my chickens are doing before I make them into Chick-fil-A. I don't know. Okay, that's bad. That's nasty. But you know what I'm saying. Like I don't know. Like what the heck?
More chicken.
I don't know. Well, the cow over there was saying eat more chicken, so I don't know.
One of them's got to go.
One of them's got to go. Aren't you filled with sunshine and rainbows today? Now, aren't we?
See, yeah. The only thing is, if I speak to animals, man, like you're getting any type of like answer from them, it's gonna be so that because they have no ethics. They have nothing. Right. So anything is literally just gonna be anything goes with them. And so I was telling Vince this earlier. I was like, what if you are? So let's say we go with the speak to animals, right? And let's say you chop down a tree like I did around my house. The squirrels aren't going to like that. They are.
Well, yeah, especially, they got the little hole to living in the tree, right?
Yeah.
You're going to get some complaints from the renter on that one.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to get some complaints. So we're knocking it down. We're going to demolish it. We're building a bunch of new trees. Like what the?
And then
you're going to get some complaints from them,
And then you're going to constantly hear what's that dropping at our roof? Just the squirrels just slowly but surely working their way into your house.
Yep.
That's it.
Into your attic.
Mm-hmm.
And then you hear all the steps and footsteps in there. Yeah.
Get rid of our tree, we going right inside your house.
Mm-hmm. Oh, this has more heat than the other one did. What the heck?
The insulation's great. Why didn't we think of this earlier?
Yeah, you can make a little bed out of the insulation,
See, and that's the only problem. I've heard with the insulation, it's like stuff in there. Like that's not gonna go well.
No, it ain't.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's specific chemicals in there that, especially like there's these new ones. Like there's oh no, that's more for pipage, but I know there's like something where like that. Mm-hmm. Well, you know how it is. You blow it into the wall and then it expands and expands and expands. So, but yeah, there's the amount of junk there is in insulation, especially in today's world. On second thought, the squirrel is going to get suffocated and die in chemical palooza. So maybe that wouldn't be the best idea. I think you have a point. Yeah, I'll go. I'll say yes.
See, that's the only issue, man. That is the only issue. You try and do that, squirrel.
Hey, you're gone, and that one's gone. Yeah, there you go.
And they're not living too long after that.
No, not really.
All right, so I do have some food stuff I did want to.
Ooh.
I did. So this part of today's show, we're going to go over some little nutrition tips that is very well needed for all you people driving out there, going to Wawa and going back and going who knows where for your morning snack, morning meal. Could be Panera, could be somewhere else. I have no clue. I just know that those are some of the usual places that people go to. And quick side note, I actually been to Panera one time in like the last 2 months, dude. Yeah. And man, I do miss it.
We got your graphic up and everything right now. Look at this.
Hey man, we're upgraded. We're upgrading, And here at 91.5, we do it big. All right. So what I did want to discuss, what I did want to go over is this is something that we even talked about in our own nutrition class and stuff like that. So one of the most neglected, forgotten, and not talked about for some weird reason, as important as it is fiber. And
yes.
How much fiber is needed? Now, Vince, let me ask you a question. Do you know where fiber comes from?
Food. Am I right? Wait, here we go. No, I'm not that. I'm a nut job, but not that far. Food. I probably know, and I'm just like, I'm completely, I'm cooked. My mind may be cooked right now, but.
So the answer is yes. It does come from food.
Let's go.
It does come from food.
Look at me.
But
let me go.
It comes from only specific group of food. You know what group of food that is, Vince? Can you guess?
Again, mentally shut down.
The cloudy effect outside is having an effect on Vince.
It is, yeah.
Trust me. I woke up this morning. Quick side note. Yesterday, it was one of those days where I passed out at like 4 o'clock. I passed out I passed out around 4.
Yeah.
It was like 3:50 something. I got so scared. I thought like I missed out on something. I woke up. I was panicked.
That's how I always get. I'm like, well, where's dashboard? Canvas dashboard. Let's make sure.
I wasn't panicking, but it was more so like, wait. Did I just miss out on something? But I just woke up and I was like, oh, wait. No, I'm good. I'm good. Because I was literally in the middle
relax now.
I was in the middle of researching and doing some like
fair enough.
Some studying.
Fair enough.
And dude, once I get going, I can just get lost in there. But anyway, that's besides the point. So back to fiber. So
thank goodness for fiber. We love fiber.
There's a lot to fiber. So fiber you only get from plants and literally from the ground. Straight from organic fruits from the ground. Fruits, veggies, all that fun stuff. That's the only way you are getting. Well, no, not only way, because you can get it through yogurt as well. That is another way.
Yes,
but the process is different. There's things to that. But fiber, the main point I want to get across. Fiber is one of the main staples that helps with digesting any food, and just helping digest at all. And so, as much as the commercials we see out there, which is one of the things we even talk about in my own food and my own dietetics community, is how much fiber is not talked about.
Yeah.
Because it helps protect against a whole lot of stuff, like having a bad gut bacteria and not having the proper amount of gut bacteria there. Because once you have an imbalance, that can lead to a whole set of problems. And just basically think, if you don't have enough fiber, that is keeping your gut bacteria alive. Because that's one thing people say whenever they say gut bacteria. Just imagine these little microbes that's there just to help break down food that once it gets there. So what happens is no fiber, digestion goes very, very bad. That is the simplest way I can put it.
Mm-hmm.
So you do not eat plants and vegetables, fruits, the whole 9 yards, your digestion is going to be very bad. And that's one thing, like with all the commercials out there that talk about protein. Because I know you hear about protein, Vince.
Mm-hmm.
I know you hear about protein.
Oh, yeah.
And protein's very, very important. It is. We need those amino acids for all different types of function in our body. Trust me, it is very, very well needed. But without fiber, I'm going to be honest, that whole amino acid, your like digestion-wise, it diminishes. That diminishes a lot. So, we're going to go on a break, but we shall be back with more questions, answers. It's more fun this or that questions, because I know you guys love it. And I know Vince loves those
I do.
This or that question.
I do.
Especially
I need my
the grape
this
one.
or that.
Especially the grape one. Especially that one. Favorite one of all time.
Yeah, I'm cooked, folks. I'm cooked. Yeah, that's the signature right there.
All right, we're going to go to a quick break. We shall be right back. Don't go anywhere. Vincent Jordan for the morning show. Thank you so much for tuning in, and we shall be right back with you guys. Don't go anywhere.
Live from the WDBK studios in Blackwood, this is 91.5 WDBK-FM, Camden County College Radio.
Mornings on WDBK just got a whole lot more fun. From 7 to 9 a.m., Vincent Focht and Jordan Leopold will take you all the way to work, school, or wherever you need to go. This is the WDBK Morning Show.
All right. We are back with you guys this morning. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you so much for joining us. We always appreciate all of our faithful listeners. And always be here. We all do just about questions, do all the fun stuff I talk about. And before we go any further, I do have another for you.
Oh, no. Just all for me, right? All for me?
Mm-hmm. All for you.
Oh, geez. Here we go.
All for you. So,
fire away.
There's a couple of them. So if you haven't heard the previous ones, number one, our main poll for today's show, our main poll, it was: would you rather speak to animals or know every language that is out there? That was the main poll for today's morning show. And Vince chose to make a bank off of speaking to animals.
I did choose to make a bank off of speaking. Well, I mean, yeah, I already explained it.
And
yeah.
Vince is going to make a lot of money through the animal talking.
Yeah. Hire me to come tell you what your dog thinks of your job performance. Like, I don't know.
Me.
Yeah.
That's what he's going to say.
Yeah, there you go. Poll update.
Mm-hmm.
Currently, speaking every language still in the lead, 67% to speaking to all animals of 33%. So look at that right there. We still have the speaking of all every language. Again, like I said before, is it really a surprise? Not necessarily, just because off of the traveling factor. You can go wherever you want in the world. And as well, I mean, some people like you can go and like say, oh, they don't know that language, so let me speak about them, you know. So I mean, you can do that. You can do a lot of different things. So I mean, it's interesting. Well, the only thing is you can only speak bad about the person that you're talking to knows what you're saying about that person that's in front of you. That just got very confusing. But you know what I'm trying to say.
I get what you were saying.
Yeah,
I get what you were trying to say.
So, yeah. So, but I chose to talk to animals, right?
And I chose to speak every language because at that point I get to talk to whoever I want. And guess what?
Yeah.
Now, whenever I need to, like the person who texted in, they gave a pretty good answer.
They did. I'm mad they didn't say it before I said mine. Right?
So their answer, the person who texted in, they said they'll speak to the animals because they can learn every language.
Yeah.
Which is smart. The only thing is it's going to take some time to do the other part too.
Yes.
That's the only thing. So Vince, now I'm going to free you from the this or that.
Oh, thank goodness. I can breathe again.
This or that part of today's show. And I'm going to allow you to talk about some sports stuff that is happening out there.
Oh, no.
I know there's some major news. Well, not major, but there's always
news, especially in the Philly area, in the Philly market. But yeah, there's been quite a lot going on right recently, and obviously the Phillies started up their season, and it didn't exactly start on the greatest way possible, right? We saw exactly what happened. The first series, the Phils won their first game against the Texas Rangers on opening day just a week ago from today, which is actually the funny thing, and I can't believe it's already been a week ago, but yet standing where we are. Yep, it's the way it is. They won 5-3 on opening day at Citizens Bank Park, but dropped the next two games to the Texas Rangers, and then went on against the Washington Nationals. The first game of that series, well, didn't look too good. The Phils lost 13-2. Things were not looking good whatsoever. That I can definitely tell you. You had Taijuan Walker on the mound, looked like he could never pitch. That was something that was just not great to see. He gave up 10 hits, had an ER of 6, and yes, only put up 2 strikeouts. There were no home runs. The guy was giving up hits like crazy, throwing meatballs over the plate. Not great to watch. And typical Taijuan Walker, he hasn't changed. We thought he may have. No, he hasn't. But then, hey, the Phils were able to pick up the next 2 games. They won the second game of the 3-game series against Nationals 3-2. That was definitely quite interesting to see as well, as they were able to get a good performance out of the rookie, Andrew Painter, a guy that a lot of people had some questions about. They didn't necessarily know what he was going to offer. Had a little bit of a questionable season coming into this, but he was able to do his thing 100%. Went pitched for around 5 innings, 5.1 to be exact. Only gave up 4 hits, earned run, only 1, and as well with a strikeout of having 8 on the board in that column. So for the young pitcher, his family was there to watch. It was definitely great for him, 100%. It was great to see coming into it. And I was even one like that.
Yeah.
I'll be completely honest with you. I was, Nick Earnshaw was our station coordinator.
Yeah.
We weren't quite sure what we were going to see at Andrew Painter. Or to be completely honest, we weren't. Had some inconsistent problems. You know, the way the Phils were going, we're like, oh, is this guy going to get lit up? That was the big question.
Yeah.
But hey, he did his job. He performed well, and that's what matters. And then yesterday, the Phils were able to end off the National Series 6-5. It went into extra innings. The Phils were losing for a portion of that, as at a point in the game, it was, 4-1. But Phils were able to rally back, and they were as well able to win it in extra innings with another rookie, Crawford, being able to come up with the winning hit. He got the first at bat of the bottom of the 10th inning and extra innings, obviously, right? Crawford able to put it through the first and second base gap, and the Phils were able to win it. They had 12 hits that game, which was yesterday. That was a early game. That was around 1:05 p.m. because now they're traveling to Colorado, and they'll as well be in San Francisco, so doing a little bit of a West Coast trip because of that. But hey, the Phils were at least able to win that series against a Washington Nationals team that you really should win against, especially the Phils. On paper, especially a heck of a lot better than Washington. They did what they needed to do. The wins against Washington, they were only by 1 run, but still, it's a win.
A win is a win.
Early on in the season. That's another thing. And the Phils, again, they have a series coming up, which they should win once again. The Colorado Rockies, nothing special right there. Do they have some guys that can put the bat to the ball? Sure, but the Phils, again, should be the team to come out on top right there, a mile high up in the air. Hopefully they can send a ball another mile high to make that 2 miles more and more as that series goes on. But that's a 3-game series, which will be starting tomorrow at 4:10 p.m. again in Colorado. So we'll see what the Phils have to do. But so far, they're 3-3. They're at 500. They're at 4th place in the NL East. Yes, it's early on in the season. Baseball, there's about 1,000 more games that need to be played, 162 games in the season.
Oh, yeah.
But hey, it is what it is. And a lot of people say, oh, a win right now, it is what it is. Or a win some July evening, it's whatever. Well, when it gets down to the final bit, a win and a loss can determine your postseason. That is 100% for sure. Hopefully the Phillies don't need to wait and determine. Hopefully it's not determined on one game, because they should, with the talent they have, get into the playoffs pretty easily. But what they should do and what they do are usually two different things at times. So we'll see how that comes. But that's your little sports update right there. We also have 2 other Philly teams, the Flyers and Sixers, trying to push their way into the postseason. The Sixers got a big win over the Wizards. Imagine that. Huge. Another Washington team.
157.
So 157. The Sixers are trying to do their best to punch their way to the postseason. As currently at this time, I think they're still currently in the play-in.
They are.
So they still have some work to do. But we'll see what happens. They have the Timberwolves coming up next tomorrow at 7:00, and then followed by that, one of the best teams in the NBA being the Pistons in South Philadelphia. Both those games are in South Philadelphia, so we'll see exactly what occurs of that coming up. And then as well, speaking with the Flyers, they also have, they're sitting 2 points out of a playoff spot. And the good thing is everyone that they needed to lose, they lost to the Capitals, but they didn't lose any ground. Every other team that they're fighting with for a playoff spot also lost. And they play the Red Wings tonight at 7:00 p.m., which is a team that they are in the fight for. They both have 86 points. It's going to be interesting to watch. So Philly right now, there's a lot going on, a lot of action going on in that playoff atmosphere in South Philadelphia, especially at Xfinity Mobile Arena. It's determined in these upcoming games, because we could possibly have 2 postseasons return back to South Philly once again. It's going to be something interesting to watch, that I can tell you.
Dude, whenever Philly's in the playoffs, or you saw what happened when they did. It's insanity.
Yeah,
it is quite literally insanity down there. Anytime.
Oh, it is. I mean, you get any postseason, and it's something where the vibe everywhere just changes. Like does it Phillies post Red October? I mean, it's got its own name for a reason. Obviously, you get an NBA playoff basketball there. Playoff hockey is a different. I mean, we haven't seen that. Playoff hockey hasn't been in Philly since 2018. They haven't made the playoffs since 2020. That was back in the COVID bubble. There was no fans. But in 2018 was the last time there was that. The Orange Crush is what they call it, where it's just a sea of orange. It's nuts. That place is bopping.
Yeah.
Postseason in Philly for every. I mean, there's just a feel like the tailgating.
Yeah.
Xfinity Live. Well, now what is it called now? It's that they're like changing it from Xfinity Live to something else because the rights. Because Comcast needs to make more money. Because clearly they don't have enough.
Hey, they got money dreams too, just like you do, Vince.
Yeah, just like me and my animal speaking dreams, whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, it's gonna be interesting. It really is. We'll see. Can we have 2 postseasons in the month of April and May and June once again? Hopefully June. That would be nice, right? But we'll see. We'll see what the Sixers and Flyers are able to do. They both have an opportunity to do something pretty special right now, and we'll see. They both have that chance to squeak in, and we know what usually happens. How many times have we seen a Philly team squeak into the playoffs but go further than expected? The Flyers did it before. The Phillies did it before. The Sixers right now, people are just hoping they can get past the second round.
Dude.
And so there's a lot of question marks up in there that I can tell you.
Absolutely. So as you just heard, a lot of things happening down in Philly. Hopefully, good things.
Hopefully. We'll cross our fingers.
Hopefully good things, because usually what happens is this ride of being a Philly fan, which I'm not always.
This ride? No, the speed bumps. Oh, it's like one of those. It's like a Philly road.
The potholes.
Yeah, it's honestly like that. Following Philly sports is like driving down any Philadelphia road.
Oh, absolutely.
There you have it. It defines it perfectly.
Oh, absolutely. I 1000% agree. And it's always going to be something very, very, and it keeps you at the edge of your seat. And that's the problem. That is the main problem. It always just, they keep you there. We might win. They don't. And the problem is, it's the fashion it happens.
Yeah,
see, the way you lose can be very, very like intriguing, or it can just be absolutely abysmal.
Well, it gets tough, and especially, I can name both. When you look at teams like the Phillies and you look at teams like the Sixers, who are good on paper, that feeling of getting to the postseason is still like there. Okay, great, we make it to the postseason, because it's almost like it's 2 types of stress for Philly fans, especially when focusing in on the Phillies and the Sixers, because of, first off, it's the stress of getting to the postseason, which they should get to. And then it's the stress of, okay, are we going to be competent in the postseason? That's the 2 things that you worry about when watching the Sixers and Phillies. Now, obviously, the Sixers didn't make the playoffs last year, but the thing with the Sixers has been injuries. And I know, speaking with my station coordinator, Nick Earnshaw, he's said it on his show on the show on the Fanatic, as well, 97.3 ESPN South Jersey. He said, I'm jumping on the Sixers bus because he's been getting a lot of hate, because like people text into his shows like, no way, you're more happy about the Sixers than the Phillies right now.
Right.
But he makes a point of, the Sixers are getting healthy at the right time, right? Maxey returning, Embiid back, right?
The whole
Edgecombe there. I mean, you have the gang there, and they're coming back at the right time. Now, usually we know the Sixers, they get injured at the worst time. As you get closer to the end of the regular season, the injury bus fills up. It's unbelievable. So that's the turn that you speak to people like Nick are wanting to see of, okay, is this the year where we do things opposite, where instead of the injuries coming at the worst time, people are coming back at the right time? And it's like, it's weird with the Sixers. You can't avoid the injury bug. It happens. It's just you want it to happen at the right time. They get injured. I'd rather have, and it was tough for people because, they were losing a lot midseason, right? Yeah. So people are all going off all this, blah, 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 blah. They suck. Maybe it's better that they're getting injured at the middle of the season, because by the time you get to end of March, where we just were, and now beginning of April, you look at this, and the big question is, what do we have? What's going to be put on the table, right? What is this going to be different? Is it going to be a different feel? Now, when speaking on the Phillies, that's a little bit different. The Phillies, no one's injured. They just can't hit. They can't do their job. They can't do what they're paid to do. Bryce Harper, yesterday, you want to talk about stars not hitting? The guy got his first home run yesterday. His first 2 games, he was completely hitless. Yeah. And to be honest with you, it may have been more than his first 2 games, to be honest, to be completely fair with you. Yeah. But Harper, I mean, it's been an awful start. And I was talking to Adele, one of our on-air talents. Shout out to Adele. He said, he's like, I honestly worry that Harper may be turning into another Nick Castellanos because he's late on the fastball all the time. So he tries to go for the slider or the down the way pitch and misses every single time.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's unbelievable. And now when looking at it, to try to back up here with Harper, so his first 3 games, there were no hits when looking at it. So this has been a reoccurring issue for him that has kind of been happening as I look through. First 3 games, I don't see anything in the hit column for Harper.
Yeah.
And then by the time I get to, the first Washington Nationals game, still no hits. So this looked like it was, because I'm trying to be as specific as possible. I don't remember off the top of my head, when Harper got a hit. But yeah, he was hitless for, the whole majority of the whole first series into the second series. This is Bryce Harper.
Yeah.
This is supposed to be your guy to put the barrel on the ball and get that out and play. Like this is serious. This is your big guy right here. Mm-hmm. So, what is happening right there? That's the thing. Phillies fans wondering once again, should we be worried about this? Is this going to be another reoccurring issue where he gets to the postseason? And yes, looking at it right here we go, folks. He was hitless through his first 4 games. He didn't pick up a hit until the second game of the Washington Nationals series.
Yeah, that's not good.
And he got his first home run yesterday. But this is what I'm saying. These guys that you rely a lot on, what the heck's going to happen? Now, I've been hearing some things possibly that Kyle Schwarber, who is the DH now for designated hitter now for the Phillies, maybe possibly getting trained up for first base because they may put Harper as the designated hitter just so he could focus on hitting and hitting only.
Yeah.
So that's got to be the main question again. The Phillies, it's not like the Sixers. When it's time, they're all healthy, but it's just you're not getting that firepower from the top of the lineup that you would hope.
The star power,
right? Like I can remember last year, where was a lot of your hits coming from? Guys like Otto Kemp, who is still on the team, but he's not a starter. You saw some hits out of Brandon Marsh, right? Again, not a guy at the top of the lineup that you're relying on constantly. It's just you're not getting the firepower that you would hope to get out of your top of the lineup, which is supposed to be your hard-hitting lineup.
Yeah.
Schwarber, who has been performing well lately, I'll give him that, right? But Harper, Turner did better yesterday, but still, these are the guys where sometimes it's just when they need to come up and do their thing, they go down swinging.
Yeah.
And it's just, it's unnecessary strikeouts. When you have a guy, say, for example, in scoring position on third or a guy in scoring position on second, right? You can't go up there and just strike out. I don't know. It's too much. They try to beat the heck out of the baseball instead of just trying to put the ball in play.
Yeah.
And this is why I think additions like having Crawford, and by the way, the guy who, won the game yesterday for the Phils in the 10th inning. This is why having guys like him is so important to this Phillies team, is because Crawford is a guy not known for his hard hitting, but known for putting the ball in play. And that's going to be what's going to win you games, is just by getting it out there, getting traffic on the base pad, and as well putting pressure for whatever pitcher is on the mound.
Yeah.
It's going to be key. The Phils, not necessarily known for doing that. They're known for what? The solo home run train.
Yeah.
How many grand slams do they get? Not too many. It's something where it's solo home run train. That's it. There's usually not too many guys on the base beforehand.
Yeah.
But yeah, you look at it. The guys that put the ball in play are usually not the top of the lineup. You got your Aldo Kemps, your Amundo Sosa, who did that yesterday, your Crawfords, right? These are all guys that are at that bottom, like 7, 8, or 9 position.
Yeah.
It's just, when are the stars, the guys that are being paid all this money, the ones that are supposed to be the big faces of this team? Okay, they hit a home run now and then. When are they going to show up when it matters most? That's my question that I'll leave it with.
Hey, I'll leave it off this before we go on break. It's a Philly thing.
You couldn't have said any better. I should say, you couldn't have said any better. I couldn't have said any better myself. It is a Philly thing. Yes, sir.
It's a Philly thing, man. That's literally what it comes down to. All right, we're going to go on a quick break. And up next, we will have some more stuff. Well, we got some local news. We got some news stories I wanted to go over. Some funny stories to go over before we go on the next segment of today's show. And then quickly, wanted to give a shout out to Carlos, who is back
Perez,
there
yes,
doing
producer.
an amazing job.
He'll be on here in a bit.
Oh, yeah.
He'll be on here in a bit.
He'll be here soon enough. He'll be here soon enough. And you guys will definitely hear more after. So, we're going to go on a quick break. Do not go anywhere. And once again, we do have our text line for today's morning question, 856-345-9325. That is 856-345-9325. Would you rather speak to every animal that is out there, or would you rather be able to speak every language that is out there in the world? Which one is for you? We want to hear your answers here at 91.5 WDBK. And then also follow us on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook at 915 WDBK on all platforms. All right, don't go anywhere. We shall be right back here at 91.5 WDBK. Vince, Jordan, don't go anywhere.
91.5 WDBK-FM has its text line back. You can text into our student shows at 856-345-WDBK or being 856-345-9325. Join our conversation, and if you have a request, let us know. That's once again 856-345-9325.
Potential graduates would have been sent a letter to complete a graduation packet with their faculty advisor or advisement center staff. It is important to apply for graduation first. All potential graduates will receive communication from TASL with information on how to RSVP for commencement. Visit the graduation application process webpage for complete details.
What is the Educational Opportunity Fund, or EOF for short? The Educational Opportunity Fund community fosters academic achievement, personal growth, and leadership skills that last a lifetime. Academic and financial benefits include personalized academic advising, financial assistance, free college prep summer programs, career exploration, goal planning and leadership development, workshops, tutoring, and more. Just go to camdencc.edu to find out more. The NJ Division of Vocational Rehabilitation is holding a targeted hiring event for individuals with disabilities and service-connected veterans. It will take place at Camden County College, 200 College Drive in the Connector Building in Blackwood. It will take place on Wednesday, April 29th, 2026 from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Brunch will be provided for employers. All counties in New Jersey are welcome.
Did you know that Camden County College has a volleyball club? Well, if not, you are in for a treat. This gives students the opportunity to build strength, improve cardiovascular health, burn calories, enhance hand-eye coordination, increase flexibility, and social interactions as well, all while having a blast. The volleyball club runs Mondays and Wednesdays from 2 p.m. to 3 p.m. through Monday, December 1st, and is located in the Papiano Gymnasium. Membership applications and physical forms are required, and you can contact the club advisor, Drew Jones Edwards, for more information at djonesedwards@camdencc.edu, or you can come in person to the office at Papiano Gymnasium, Suite 100D. And remember, if you want to get in a workout while having a blast, well, remember, the volleyball club is here for you.
Camden County College has a dental hygiene program. Our dental hygiene clinic is located on the Blackwood campus, where they offer preventative care. Services available include digital x-rays, deep cleanings, fluoride treatments, nutritional counseling, tobacco cessation, plaque control, digital scanning, and comprehensive periodontal evaluation. Patient care at the clinic is managed by experienced dental hygienists and monitored by supervising dentists. The clinic is located in Halpern Hall on the Blackwood campus and is open Monday through Thursday. Please call 856-374-4930 for more information on how to schedule an appointment.
Thinking about continuing your education after Camden County College? Newman University will award one Camden County College student a full tuition scholarship. The scholarship is available for a student beginning at Newman in the fall of 2026 who is completed at an associate's degree prior to enrollment and has been admitted to the university. Students interested in learning more about the opportunity can contact their transfer advisor or reach out to Christina Irby at Newman University. Additional information is available at newman.edu as well as camdencc.edu.
Hey, it's Corey from WDBK, and you can listen to my pop show every Tuesday from 2 to 3 p.m. right here on 91.5 WDBK-FM.
It is now time to get you back to the WDBK Morning Show with Vincent Focht and Jordan Leopold right here on 91.5 WDBK-FM.
All right, welcome back, everyone, to the Jordan and Vince Morning Show. Thank you so much for joining us once again. We are very happy to have you guys. Shout out to Carlos.
Shout out to Carlos. He'll be joining us next segment, by the way.
We will get to hear from Carlos very soon. I do have some for Carlos as well.
Uh-oh. Oh, you're going to torture him to something.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He's
okay. Yeah.
Everyone's getting some.
Yep.
Don't worry. You're not the only one. Vince. All right. So I do have a news story that was out there recently, which is actually kind of funny. So there was a situation with an airport in Australia in a gift shop. So there's a particular animal that got in and kind of blended in.
Really?
Yeah. They got into the little claw game that you can go.
Oh, yeah, right. Oh, it got in there.
Yeah, it got in.
Oh.
Yeah. He thought it was
okay, you said Australia. That could be a billion different things. There's like the stuff that lives there.
Dude, so it was a fluffy possum that got in there.
Did someone pick it up?
So a browsing passenger first spotted a living Australia brush-tailed possum peering out of among the kangaroos on the display shelf at the departure terminal shop at the airport. So he was just chilling there.
Hey, honey, looks like one of them is lively.
Little did he know. Oh my goodness!
Hey, that's the new technology. They're making more lifelike ones over there, and more lifelike stuffed animal.
And they see him drooling. It's like, huh?
Man, they're really getting all the features down, aren't they? They're getting all the features.
It's like, huh? That's a little new. And then next thing you know, you see him move. Oh, that's not technology.
Damn, rabies. We're really getting down with all the details. Oh, look at that.
Oh, man. And then on Wednesday, the airport retail manager said on Thursday, above all the possum were Billy bees? What are those?
What?
Marsupial with
what did you say? Billy Bee? What the heck?
I think it's Billy Bee. Like, it's B-I-L.
Sounds like a random pizza place that would just start up in the middle of nowhere. Billy Bee's Pizza.
Actually,
yeah.
I'm write that down.
Oh, you write that down. So if you see that open up, you'll know who's in charge.
You'll know.
Billy Bees.
Marsupials with rabbit-like long ears and dingoes. Australia's native dog. Besides the possum in the kangaroo section were Tasmanian devils. A growling, you've seen. If you haven't seen a Tasmanian devil,
that's your fault. Looney Tune. You're a Looney Tune for not watching the Looney Tunes. Okay.
That is true.
Okay.
A growling, the best way they can put it, a growling carnivore that has inspired the feisty Warner Bros. Taz, as we're talking about. Looney Tunes, if you did not know. A passenger reported it to one of the staff members on the shift who couldn't quite believe what she was hearing. And then she called the airport management and said, we've got a possum in the store. A staff member took a video of the possum with her phone, and the animal grew wary of the growing attention and left the shop. The airport staff were able to remove the possum from the airport unharmed. Bloomfield didn't know what attracted the possum to the toy shelf. And then someone quoted Bloomfield, I'm imagining it saw some of the plush animals that were there for sale on the shelf and decided to make its home with those. It wanted to blend in. How the possum got into the store and how long it spent there are also unknown. It was unlikely to have been placed there as a prank. Someone would have put the possum through an X-ray screening to get it past security departure in the terminal area. So he really wanted to get in.
Yeah.
He really wanted to get in there. Crazy. So I'm trying to think if this ever happened like to me and I was just imagine have you gone to Disney before?
A long time ago. It's been a long time. It's been a long time.
I'm just imagining going to Disney and then you're walking in the store. It's like, hey, isn't that Mickey?
Well,
like,
didn't they come out like Disney came out with this thing of like having lifelike figures like of Walt Disney, and there was like that. Do you remember that?
So
Oh, there you go, lifelike rabies animal in the dang store. All the new technology at Disney, right?
hey,
just saying. I mean, hey,
it's like they got the foam really good on this one. I don't know what they did.
Yeah,
for this one.
I feel a heartbeat. the heck is this?
Dude, I couldn't imagine. Like, I'm just imagining walking into the store and then you see that. It's like, could you imagine you got your kid and it's like, hey, I want this one. Pick it up. It starts like actually moving and stuff. It's like, huh.
The heck is it? It's running away. Honey, we paid $5.99. Wait, no, sorry. This is Disney. We paid $59.99.
Yeah, you better check. Yeah.
We paid $59.99. It's running away. Get it.
Dude. Ah, man, that
I'll hang it on my wall at this point. I pay that much money for it. Yeah, I mean, yeah, $5.99. My rear end. It's Disney we're talking about.
I'm just imagining how that would turn out. And just imagine if that was a rat instead on the show. Like, just imagine the Mickey section with all the Mickey Mouses, and then you just see a rat.
What the heck is that? A Temu version of Mickey? What the heck is that?
Nah,
wait, why did it don't sound like a cat? But you know what I'm saying, okay?
That's not the Temu. That's the real version.
No, that's the real version right there. Mickey Mouse Clubhouse in real life.
Mm-hmm.
Any New York subway, you can find it.
Yeah.
If you ever see a shoe set up and it looks like it's perched up and it's got a random yellow dog running around it, so there you go, Mickey Mouse Clubhouse. Hey, Pluto.
Dude, oh my goodness. See, those New York rats, dude.
Hey, them New York rats, all right, yeah.
Different breed, quite literally.
We were talking New York rats. Mets fans? Oh, sorry, we're actual rats. Oh, my bad. Sorry about that one. Oh, sorry.
I know you've seen those little videos of
we were talking about Mets baseball. My bad.
We're gonna have a flying brick just fly through one of these windows one day. And it's gonna be like, we know you're here, Vince. It's gonna be written on there. I'm telling you, trust me. The New York fans, they're all over. They're all over. They're listening right now. They know who you are, Vince. They're gonna throw a flying brick through one of those windows. We're gonna walk.
What, Mets fans?
Yeah.
Oh, they're wild. I know. They're unbelievable. That's why a Phillies fan threw one of their phones onto the field a couple years ago. So don't come down. I don't want to hear it. Don't try to flood Citizens Bank Park and not expect some retaliation from the Philly faithful. You ain't taking over any of our facilities.
I love Philly, man.
Back to New York with you. Back up the turnpike.
I am crying. All right, so that's gonna do it for this segment for today's show. And next up, we do have Carlos, who's going to join us for the last segment of today's show. Me and Vince, Jordan and Vince, for the morning show today.
Yeah, wake up, folks.
Oh yeah,
wake up.
You have to. Please, you have to. You have to trust me. If I'm waking up dumb early, this early as a night owl, you gotta wake up. You gotta wake up. All right. So, and once again, I'm gonna give the morning poll question of today. 856-345-9325. That is 856-345-9325. Would you rather be able to talk to animals or be able to speak every language that is out there? Which one would you rather have? Here at 91.5 WDBK FM. And before we go, do we have any update on the poll?
So let me do that check. So it looks like coming up here, the stats did change. But now let's get into the specifics of that stat change if I'm allowed to. And here we go. So what we have currently, the speak every language is in the lead now with 63% to 37%, right? So interesting. We picked up some more votes for the animals, but still speaking every language. It's leading, man. I don't know. It's leading.
Hey man, people they want to be able to talk to anyone they want. Which
I know.
I'm the same way. I'm that same very way.
You would wish you would talk to a grape so you could tell the grape to ask me more questions.
That's a different this or that segment, okay? Don't worry.
That's a different, all right.
That's a different this or that segment.
Sure.
Go ahead and follow us. Don't forget at 915 WDBK on all platforms: Twitter, Instagram, X, Facebook, and Instagram. Don't forget.
Get it right.
Don't forget. All right. We shall be right back.
We'll have Carlos
in our final segment of today's show. So don't go anywhere, folks. A lot more fun stuff to do today. All right. We shall be right back. Don't go anywhere.
91.5 WDBK-FM has its text line back. You can text in to our student shows at 856-345-WDBK or being 856-345-9325. Join our conversation, and if you have a request, let us know. That's once again, 856-345-9325.
In recognition of Women's History Month, the Madison Literary Society of Camden County College presents Words of Their Own, a reading, poetry, and prose. The event will feature readings honoring the voices and contributions of women in literature. Words of Their Own will take place Thursday, March 26th from 3:30 to 4:30 p.m. at the Civic Hall, the Connector Building at Camden County College. This event is open to members of the college community interested in celebrating literature and Women's History Month.
The award-winning Pine Barrens Chorus is looking for men of all ages who love to sing in the 4-part harmony a cappella style. The Pine Barrens Chorus is located in Cherry Hill, New Jersey, and is a membership organization of 4-part harmony singers from ages 18 to 90 plus, representing all walks of life in southern New Jersey. If you are interested in joining, email contact@pinebarrens.org and let them know you're interested.
Did you know we have a fully equipped fitness center right here on the Blackwood campus? It's true. Located inside Papiano Gymnasium and attached to the basketball court, the Wellspring Fitness Center is dedicated to serving all the health and fitness needs of Camden County College in a welcoming and supportive environment. Our staff of skilled professionals will help newcomers and gym rats alike to reach their goals and to develop a positive, healthy future. Open Monday through Friday, it is free of charge to all students, college personnel, and alumni with a current ID card. Free services include complimentary fitness assessments, exercise technique instruction, and workout programming advice. Stop paying for an out-of-the-way gym membership. Pop in and check it out today.
Did you know that Camden County College has a food pantry? Camden County College has food pantries open to assist students in need of food and various supplies. For donations or assistance about the pantries, please contact Associate Dean Tenuto at jtenuto@camdencc.edu for food distribution. The marketplace is stocked with monetary and food donations by our college community. You can donate to the marketplace's Amazon wish list, through the foundation, or by stopping by as well. Please consider donating.
The Accessibility Center provides support services to students with disabilities attending Camden County College. At the Accessibility Center, we strive to create an environment that recognizes differences and builds independence. If you are a student with a disability attending Camden County College, you can connect with the Accessibility Center by calling 856-227-7200, extension 4430, or by emailing accessibilityservice@camdencc.edu. Or stop by and visit us on the first floor of Taft Hall.
Hey, it's Imani from WDBK, and you can listen to my pop show at 2 p.m. Friday right here on 91.5.
It is now time to get you back to the WDBK Morning Show with Vincent Focht and Jordan Leopold right here on 91.5 WDBK-FM.
All right, welcome back, everyone, here on the Vincent and Jordan Morning Show. Thank you so much for stopping by and giving us a listen this early morning. And we do have a very special guest, Carlos. Carlos, welcome back, my guy.
We got what's going on.
That's our producer.
Yeah. All right, Carlos, how are you doing, man? How are you doing today?
I'm okay. Just, the weather.
Uh-oh. Is that Ernie?
That gotta be Ern.
I don't know. Is that Ernie? Maybe. They were welcoming you to the show, Carlos.
Oh, well, thank you for allowing me to be here then.
Yeah, so if you did not know, Carlos is the one who helps out with all the behind the scenes stuff, with everything.
Yeah, I try my best.
Oh yeah, we
Yes,
have
sir.
elite crew here.
Yes, sir.
And Carlos is one of the elite. So Carlos, as one of the elite,
Now
I
you're
have
gonna
a
get
question.
tortured with questions.
Yeah,
Ready?
I know.
Yeah, here we go.
I was in the background like, man, they about to hit me with all these questions, man.
Yeah, so he knew. All right, fire away.
All right, so this one I'm starting. It's not a this or that. This one's very, very light. Okay,
Sure.
It's not too much. All right, so where's it at? It was. I just had it up. This always
this is so
this
important.
always
It
happens.
also.
Don't worry. No, don't worry. This is gonna come back. This is definitely
This
coming
guy.
back.
This guy.
Where are you at? But it was along the lines of, what was your dream job as a kid?
Oh,
My dream job as a kid.
Yeah.
I mean, as a kid, I guess I wanted to be a police officer. You know, that's like anybody else.
Yeah.
You know, growing up as a kid. You know,
Boys
that's
in
what I
blue.
thought. Huh?
Said boys in blue.
Yeah. You know, but as time changed, things turn out, and this is what I want to do now. You know, I want to be part of a radio station and broadcast and just try to encourage people and talk to people about how can I say living a better life. So this is the best way of me, doing it like that.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
And Vince, has yours changed, or was it always this?
Mine. So I when I was real little, police officer was the thing, and then for my entire time, literally my entire time from kindergarten to probably about 7th grade, I was like, I'm going to be NHL hockey player, pro hockey player, and you play the sport all your life, so you're like, that's what I want to do. And then as time goes on, it's kind of like, okay. So I mean, no, don't get me wrong. I still was pushing and going crazy, everything like that. And it was funny because I was gonna actually play for Rutgers. Rutgers was trying to recruit me to play, but the problem is doing broadcasting and doing that is two different completely. It's tough because it's big time commitment, and with playing that sport would be big time commitment, late night practices and everything. And then with this, it's just you have to put the work in, and especially in broadcast and everything. Like I do sports, but it's more than that. It's just by getting out there, doing what you need to do, getting yourself out there, building your resume. So it would be, unfortunately, I wanted to play hockey in college. I really did, and I still do, but not for set would be like a college league, right?
Yeah.
So I wish I could still play. I really do. I wish I could, but at the end of the day, this is I want to put my future into this. I really do. And it's something where it's about that time commitment, and it would just be impossible for me to do the two things. And even if I did do them, I'd be dead because I would just have no sleep. Practices are extremely late at night. A lot of this stuff runs late. It would just, I would be a wreck. I would be performing horribly at this and performing horribly on the ice. It would just be awful. Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. It's just like if you're splitting stuff like that, it's really not healthy, and it's something where you will destroy yourself mentally, physically, in every way possible. So
that is true.
Yeah.
This is true. And for me, I'm gonna just go over mine. For me, I'm trying to think. Number one started out as what did it start? We did have a message that came in. Someone said I wanted to be a station coordinator. I'm pretty sure.
Oh my Lord! You gotta be kidding
That had to be
unbelievable.
That had to be there. That had to be.
Back when Ernie was only 3 years old. Back in the day when the dinosaurs were walking around.
Oh my goodness! Oh, we got
there. If I call him Monk, that's the end of me.
Oh, trust me. Once he gets a hold of your Uber rating for him, you're out of here.
Oh, yeah, I know. Yeah.
You are out of here.
I know.
Which was very, very low. I think you gave him like a 2. Anyway.
Whoa! Wow. Yeah. Trying to get me fired. All right.
He gave him an 8. He gave him an 8.
Yeah. All right.
So this was actually very, very well. Oh, I forgot to give mine. So
give yours.
Number one. What was it? I'm trying to think the order. I'm trying to think the order of it. What was the order of mine? Number one, firefighter truck. Number 2.
You wanted to be a truck?
I wanted to be a firefighter. I just kept
fire truck.
A firefighter. I just kept saying firefighter truck. Number 2. What was the second one? I'm trying to think. I cannot think of the second one. The second one was either, I think, basketball or something along those lines. But I can't remember specifically. And then after that, it's the food nutrition.
Yeah.
To be honest, that's
nutrition is and that's when you ask me all these food questions about whether I like a grape or a peach.
Yep.
And I have to struggle over it. And then then people on the text line are just like, what do you mean take grapes over peach? Like, you start a whole war. I'm struggling.
I'm so glad I did that, and I'm definitely gonna bring that back. Anyway, so this one's actually very interesting. Do you prefer working in silence or with background noise?
Ooh.
Carlos, I'll start.
All right, so when I'm studying, I prefer silence because it makes me focus more.
Mm-hmm.
But when I'm when I feel as though I need some type of something to as a background noise, I'll put background sound so I can actually focus also too. So it's like a give and take thing that it depends on how you feeling, because
that's true.
You don't want to put music on and then you need to focus on two things, two tasks. So sometimes it's just an unbalanced thing. So I guess I'll try to focus on one thing more than having two things going on into the same, Yeah.
Makes sense. Trust me, I understand. If I'm I realized a long time ago I can't study with music. I can't I try. No, that don't work for me. That don't work.
Yeah.
I'll see the videos. They're like, just put on this sound. I'm like, no, I need I'll literally I have to stand up and act like I'm performing that thing just to make sure I memorize.
Yeah. Because Jordan I try studying with my headphones on with music.
Yeah.
And it's I'm not even I can't even I'm not even understanding what I'm reading right now.
Right.
Exactly.
So, I'm
you're out there vibing at that point.
Yeah, I'm like, what am I studying right now? So I gotta take off the headphones, and just actually focus.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah.
That's true. Vince, going to go to you.
Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty similar. It's something where it depends. Like if I'm just doing regular work, like last night I did 3 assignments in an hour and a half. Thank you. Could have done them earlier in the day, but it didn't. Anyway, but still. No, it depends. If I'm doing assignments like that, like I'm writing a paper or something, I'll have background noise or I'll have music in my ears. But sometimes I'll put on this sitcom in the background and the TV's on in the background. People are like, "You're not watching." I know my mom does all. Well, you're not watching, but it helps, right? Mm-hmm. But when I'm studying and really focusing, for example, exam coming up, like what Carlos was saying. Mm-hmm. No, I can't have anything. Music especially, it throws me completely out of whack. And next thing you know, I think it's helping me. And I'm like, oh, wait, I'm actually retaining the information. And the next thing you know, I'm in a concert. So it just doesn't, when you're just really studying hard and you're reading and then then you cover those first 2 lines and see if you can remember them. If you have music playing in your ear or something in the background, it starts getting me mad. I'm like, oh, no, that's it, And I'm like, I got to stop. And I get mad at myself. I'm like, no, enough.
Yeah.
So, yeah, when studying, no, nothing. I can't do that. I can't do the music. My mom used to do that all the time when she was in college. Music when I was she'd listen to all this. I can't. I got to have the full silent focus, just me and the laptop or the paper, whatever.
Dude, I had that same thing. I can't if I'm sitting there, it's definitely going to be just me, book, and that's it.
Right.
And that's literally going to be it. I tried to do the whole music thing while studying. Even the only way I would listen to something while I'm doing a task is if I'm cleaning the house or something like that.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm listening to a podcast or I'm listening to music. That's different. Where it requires my actual brain to be functioning.
I got to use it once in a while,
Nah. Once I had to break down concepts and stuff like that, trust me, no. Vacuuming doesn't. Vacuuming doesn't.
What are you doing?
Vacuuming doesn't.
Do you have the perched on the vacuum? I just see. Oh, that's Jordan studying again. He's down the hallway again. He's cleaning all the rooms with what the heck? He's got the extra spiffy vacuum, the one with extra brushes.
Dude, a good
That's how you know he's really studying hard when he uses that one. Like, what are you doing?
A good vacuum. Dude.
Oh, let me guess. You know your vacuums.
I don't know my vacuums, but I know a good vacuum, okay? I do know a good vacuum.
Is that your mind sucking up all the information from the paper? Is that the vacuum we're talking? No.
I wish it worked like that. I wish.
You could have said yes. That would have been good, by the way. Just letting you know. Damn it.
I can't fight against the grain. I know the truth. That's not it.
Yeah.
That's not it. All right. Well, that's going to do it for today's show.
Aww.
Yeah. It's always the fun ones that go by so fast.
I know.
It feels like we were just here and it was so dark outside. Now
it's just cloudy and annoying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cloudy and 45 degrees. Oh, woohoo.
It's cloudy. It's going to be cloudy all day.
It's going to be 79 degrees, though, tomorrow. Whether people believe that or not.
It's going to be good, right?
Yeah,
sunny.
40. No, well, we can't have it all. No, it's supposed to be like you may see the sun once, but it's supposed to be 79. So from 45 to 79, yeah, people, just watch out. Don't get sick. That's the main thing.
Yeah.
When weather changes like this, just watch yourself. Be careful. Yeah.
Because even our coordinator, Nick,
Mr. Sinus, yeah. Believable.
We did get a text in. Vince is done. No unk.
Yeah, I know. I'm cooked. I know. I could say he's pushing the. No, I'm not going to say that. I am not going to say that out of respect.
This is going to no longer be the Vincent Jordan show. This is going to be the Jordan show very soon.
Yeah, pretty soon. Yeah, I know. There will be no Vince.
Vince is going to get the boot.
Yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm. Being chased by a Nissan Sentra all around the parking lot. Unless flooring it around the parking lot, the engine over there trying to keep up.
I'm not getting over Vince saying it's gonna cause havoc in the mall. Everybody's cars in one place. Next thing you know, the day I see that, I'm like,
that'd be Vince Fun Day when if you get that.
That's what I'll do to Nick. I'll use my telekinesis, whatever you were talking about.
Nick don't do enough.
I'll move his car to the other side of the campus with my. Where'd it go? Public safety stole. It's okay.
Poor Nick. Poor Nick. Him and his niece. Poor Nick, man. I feel so. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Yeah, thank you.
On the 91.5 WDBK morning show here with Vince Jordan, and also joining us today, Carlos, who is always very, very special to have and always helping us out, which we do appreciate here at the station. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. We shall see you guys next week, Thursday, with some more fun segments and more fun topics to talk about. So have a blessed day, have a blessed week, and we shall see you guys next week. Peace.
Live from the WDBK studios in Blackwood, this is 91.5 WDBK-FM, Camden County College Radio.
Good morning.
Morning.
Wakey, 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 wakey.